guys, welcome back to your Starryluuv channel. In today's video, I'm showing you guys how I got this easy breezy beautiful look. And first we're going to start off by moisturizing. In the winter I get super dry, so I'm using the Pond's Cold Cream for dry skin to moisturize my skin. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. I'm just applying it like this, and then I'm going to rub it in. So I basically changed up my routine a little bit, okay, a lot. And this routine is so much easier. So for brows, I'm going to go in with the Absolute New York brow pencils in Espresso and Auburn. I'm outlining my brows with Espresso, and then I'm going to gently fill in with the Pecan. And I said Auburn, Lord. I'm going to lightly fill in. I'm just feathering my brows. Lately, I've been liking to keep my brows super natural. And then I'm going to brush through to make sure the product is evenly distributed. Now to conceal under my brows, I'm going in with the Ruby Kisses CC Concealer in medium beige. And I'm just tightly lining underneath my brow to get a sharper underbrow. And then I'm going to blend it out. So with blending out, you want to pat the brush into the product. You don't want to drag it down, so just pat it and it blends out smoothly and it dries with the product a lot quicker. To conceal the top of my brow, I'm going in with the Black Opal foundation in the shade Truly Topaz, which is a stick foundation, and I'm lining that and tapping that in as well for good measure. So you basically want to tap the product in instead of swiping the brush because it gives you fuller coverage. And now here's my little brow trick. I usually go in with a little bit of lash glue towards the front of my brow. Sometimes I do the whole brow and then I brush it right in. It kind of gives your brow that spiky effect and also holds your brow hairs in place. So it's optional if you want to do it to just the front of the brow or if you want to do it for the whole brow, because I do either or. For foundation, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation, and I'm in the shade D10, which is a golden caramel. Sorry. And I'm going to tap it in with a foundation brush first, and then I'm going to go in with a damp sponge and blend that in as well. I like to use the brush first to get a fuller coverage, and I like to go over with the sponge afterwards to kind of even out the base. I'm going to prime my lids with the Ruby Kisses concealer, and then for highlight, I'm mixing the Ruby Kisses concealer medium beige with the Crayon Case number 5 highlighter concealer. I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. And I usually go over my eyelid as well because I want the base under my eyes to be as even as the base on top. For contour, I'm going in with the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Contour in level 15. And I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge as well. And then for my nose contour, so I like to use tapping motions. When you're contouring the sides of your nose, it's better to push the product inward rather than blending outward. I don't look like I'm punching myself in the nose, but like I'm just tapping it in and it's like sped up really fast, but that's what you want to do. And then I like to contour over the bridge of my nose because I kind of have like a button nose and I like to enhance that a little bit. I feel like it's cute. To set my highlight, I'm going in with the Crayon Case Chalk Dust, and I am in the shade N. And what I like to do is press the setting powder into my skin. When you press it into your skin, you don't necessarily have to bake, because I never bake. And then as soon as I'm done pressing that into my face, I automatically like dust it off with a fluffy brush. I don't let the powder sit on my face. I just dust it right off. And then like, it melts into my skin. And my skin just looks like butter, baby. Butter. And then just brush. And then for contour, I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro contour palette. And I like to tap the powders in. You don't want to swipe the bronzers in because when you swipe them in, you don't really get like that skin-like finish. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I'm all about the skin-like finish. For eyeshadows, I'm going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm starting off with that green shade first, and I'm just tapping the shadows in. So when you want full pigmentation, you don't want to buff the shadows in, you want to tap them in. I'm just tapping. I'm following my eye shape, and then to smoothen out the edges, I went in with the lightest shade, and that's a beigey cream shade. And I'm just tapping that on the edges, and then I go back in and build up on that same green eyeshadow again. And then I'm going to go back and tap again because I kind of want to blur the edges, but I don't want it to be too smoked out. I just like that little gradient effect. And then I go in with the darker green, and I'm patting that into my lid as well. And then I'm going to smoke out the edges again. Like, I just want this green, I just want it to look smooth and effortless. And you're just patting the shadows in. You're not brushing them in, you're not windshield wipering them in, you're just tapping them in. Then for the lid shade, I'm going in with this golden shadow slash highlighter from a company on Instagram called My Looking Glass. And I'm just tapping in. So this is kind of like a cut crease without cutting the crease. I'm just using simple shadows. Like, anybody can do this. I feel like this is a simple look. And you're just tapping the shadow as you go. Then you go back in with the green, and then you tap and smoke out. And then I'm using the shimmery green shadow in that palette, and I'm just blurring out and smoking out underneath my eyes. For mascara, I'm going in with the NARS Climax mascara, and I'm just putting mascara on my lashes because I like to prep them before I go in and put actual lashes on. For highlighter, I'm going in with Mercury 3 Starface Illuminator, which is super golden, and I'm just tapping that into my skin. I'm starting at the balls of my cheeks. That sounded so wrong. And I'm just brushing it in and blending backwards. And I'm going to intensify that. You want to use a little bit at a time because this highlighter does. Like, it's super, super beamy, okay? And I use my finger to put the highlight on my nose because, like, it gives you proper placement instead of using a brush. And then to fully blend it out, I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used to dust off my setting powder. I'm not really a blush person, but I use the e.l.f. quad blush, and this is the dark one, and I just put it in my cheeks. I kind of used too much, so I kind of went back in and blended, like, so much. I had to blend it out. I kind of like the rosy look it gave for this look, but I'm not normally a blushy girl. To sharpen up my contour, I went back in with the chalk dust, and I carved out underneath my cheekbone, and then I just brushed it right off. I didn't let it bake or sit at all. For lashes and gloss, I'm going in with this company called Citao Beaute. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So I went in with their gloss first. I'm not really sure the name of the gloss, but it's super creamy. It's not sticky at all, and it's buttery.
It smells good.
For lashes, I'm going in with their style called Controversy. My camera isn't really picking it up. I'm just going to place that on there. And then I'm going to go in with some tweezers and clamp, 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 snip, snip, snip. And then voila, the other lash is on, baby. And now I'm going to set my face with some MAC Fix Plus and then the Ben Nye Final Seal. Fan that away. And I like to go back in with my sponge and tap in the setting spray. That way you don't have water spots in your face. So it's a tip, baby, it's a tip. And then please hold for the slow-mos. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also click on the bell so you can get notified every single time I drop a video. Later, alligators. If I tell you, say I love you.